Area is the green area, which means clean but not sterile. We use this area for surgical step-down recovery room, and as you can see, it's air conditioned. We have our patient monitors here, everything we need to receive patients from the ORs to help them through the recovery system from the anesthesia and whatnot. We have our central supply areas that are locked up right now, but have our supplies for our OR instruments and what's needed to work in the ORs. Is we've crossed the red line, that's our sterile line, and our doctors use this very small area for a final scrub. And then they move into the actual operating room. This is our large operating room. As you can see, it has plenty of room for equipment and whatnot. And we have everything ready, just like in the stateside or anywhere else in the world, ready for patients to come in that need to be operated on. We've done all kinds of surgical procedures in here, from hysterectomies to hernias, mastectomies. We've had kidney removals, tumor removals, a lot of reconstruction work for traumatologists for bone injuries. And we've even had a group of people come down to do cataract surgeries. So we've had a lot of different types of surgeries go on in our ORs. Our small OR has basically the same equipment in it. It's just a little bit smaller room than the big OR, but it's still quite adequate. There's still plenty of space in here for the equipment and the doctors to do their job. Okay. Moving right along, let us see if this door is unlocked. No, it's not. But this door has our I don't know where we're
already.
All right, this is where we bring our instruments after surgery to clean them. We have 2 sinks, 3 compartments to do a 3-part wash for every one of the instruments. And then once they're thoroughly cleaned, then we bring them back here and wrap them into packages for surgical procedure. And they go into our sterilizers. We have these 2 sterilizers and a generator that produces live steam to sterilize all of our equipment. In the past, before we had these, we just had 2 small sterilizers, and a lot of surgical procedures had to wait until we could have enough time to get our equipment sterilized. But now we can pretty much work the doctors pretty solid, and they never have to wait because our sterilizers are big enough to handle the load. That's our instrument room. Okay. Gracias.
Aquí no quiere que le aquí la otra.
No.
All right, go.
All right, we're walking up the ramp. You can see our generator house. We have a Caterpillar, a 4-cylinder Caterpillar diesel hooked up to a 27,000 watt generator. In that room is also a sandwich box that protects our electrical system from high voltage spikes and lightning strikes. We also have an automatic switcher that will restore, in the case of a loss of energy, we will restore electricity in 7 seconds. Eventually, when we get a second floor put on the hospital, this will be the ramp where we move patients up and down from surgical to what'll be general population beds at the time. And so you can see that it's there will be no plans for an elevator because the maintenance costs and repair costs for elevators are quite expensive up here. Right now our cement roof is serving us well as a roof, but here in the very near future we plan on starting construction on the second floor, which will house mostly inpatient. We'll have some private and some semi-private rooms, but we'll also have areas for pediatrics and isolation wards. We'll have some isolation wards for kids. Here in the Peten, especially this time of year around the Christmas season, it seems like there's a lot of burn patients, so we need some isolation wards to keep those children that get burnt isolated from some of the other infectious diseases that might be in the area. So as we look over that way, we can see the top of our building that's connected to our hospital, which will house our kitchen and laundry and cafeteria. Because we're situated in the Peten, which is 25,000 square miles, and some distances are people come from pretty far away, we need a cafeteria where we can supply food not only to the inpatient care of the hospital, but also to the family members that come with them that bring them to the hospital. So our kitchen will do a double duty, providing food service to our inpatient and our doctors and nurses, and to the families of the patients that come here. Of course, our laundry service always keeps pretty busy with sheets and linens and towels and surgical scrubs and everything else. As you look across the property, you'll notice that we do have banana trees. We have 2 different kinds of lemon trees. We have tangerine trees. And we also have mango trees that provide fruit in season for use here at the hospital.